Now, more updates. Mumbai police sources have told CNN News 18 on the Saif Ali Khan attack probe that cops are now probing the accused's criminal records. The accused entered the bathroom in the 10th floor, we are told, and also the fact that he was there at the building as his fingerprints were also found. We also are learning that he in fact was there. He entered the bathroom in the 10th floor, and from the 10th floor the accused Mohammad Shariful entered the bathroom of Jay's room, Jahangir's room on the 11th floor with the help of a duct pipe. So these are the latest updates, and this will possibly help the Mumbai police piece together the key question as to how did the accused end up and landed at the residence without being seen or spotted, and also without an attempted break-in. So that is what we are learning. He entered the bathroom of Saif's house on the 10th floor, and then from the duct pipe he tried to enter the younger son Jahangir's bathroom on the 11th floor. Let's in fact take this across to my colleague Anshul, who's joining us on the broadcast. Anshul, these are important updates, and this possibly is going to help the Mumbai police a great deal in the investigation.
Well, definitely, these are very important details, and as the entire sequence of events as to how the accused got access to inside the residence of Saif Ali Khan is now being verified. Now, the accused has told the police as to what was the exact route that he took to enter inside the residence of Saif Ali Khan, and also one important key question that has been answered apart from his exact route is that no one from inside the residence actually helped him to get inside, get access to Saif Ali Khan's residence, because this was another key question that the Mumbai police was probing, that if at all there was someone who was working on the inside, might have given some sort of a blueprint to the accused as to what route can he take to reach inside the house of Saif Ali Khan being undetected. But this time around, as the interrogation has started and the entire sequence of events has been recreated by the Mumbai police, it has come out with clarity that the accused did not take help of any person inside the residence and made out his own route to get inside the house of Saif Ali Khan. Now, since the accused entered inside the room of the youngest son of Saif Ali Khan, he entered through the duct in the bathroom, is what we are being told, and fingerprints of the accused have been recovered from there as well. Now, post that, what the accused has told the police that he saw Saif Ali Khan, got panic, and Saif Ali Khan actually tried to grab the knife from the hand of the accused, and it is at that point that he stabbed Saif Ali Khan 6 times and fled from the spot. Now, post that, what he has told the police in the interrogation and in what Mumbai police sources are confirming to us is that Shehzad was in the Bandra area itself for the next few hours after committing the crime, and then he hid in a nearby garden for at least 4 hours before heading to the Bandra station. Remember, the next CCTV that the police was able to get was around the 8 a.m. mark after he had fled from the residence at approximately 2:45 a.m. At 8 a.m. Mumbai police got the next set of CCTV visuals that was from the Bandra station, and then he changed his clothes over there and then went to Thane, where he bought a pair of headphones. So this entire sequence of events has now been established by the Mumbai police. Also, the Mumbai police has been able to establish the fact that the accused is a Bangladeshi, because as the phone and the headphone that he was using was taken into custody and the phone was sent for forensic testing, it has come out that he was constantly in touch with people in Bangladesh. His family is in Bangladesh. International calls were made through WhatsApp, is what police sources are telling us, and this somewhere or the other actually establishes the entire fact that the accused is a Bangladeshi national who has been living in India illegally, as the Mumbai police has been claiming. But still, the Mumbai police will have to tell the court as well as to how this accused was living in Mumbai for the last 7 years, as they have mentioned this in the remand note. So yes, there is a lot that needs to be done, a lot of loopholes that needs to be filled in by the Mumbai police, so that an entire strong charge sheet can be built, and an airtight charge sheet could be built. But yes, the investigation has started, and the Mumbai police is still trying to piece out out other evidences that they could gather. Because remember, two pieces of evidence that are still missing at this point in time is the weapon that was used in the scene of crime and the clothes that the accused was wearing on that very day. Both these things are missing, and over the next 3 days, the Mumbai police will try to take the accused to the location where he might have disposed of both these very, very crucial pieces of evidence.
Also, Anshul, what has come out from the questioning of the helps that were there in Saif Ali Khan's residence? Here we are told it was not just the female helps, but also 4 male members from the entourage that were very much present, but they did not really adhere to the screams of the females, I am told. Had they in fact tried to help Saif Ali Khan, he would not have been stabbed.
Well, definitely all these people were in fact on the same floor, that is on the 11th floor, and even after that they did not come out to help Saif Ali Khan in any way or any manner, or to even help the women or the house help who were having this confrontation with this entire accused. What these people have told the police that they got scared and they hid in certain places inside the house itself. And this is absolutely shocking to know that there were so many people who were present inside the house, and even after that no one stepped up to either help Saif Ali Khan or initially to help the house helps who were confronting the accused at that very point. Because remember, the complaint, the FIR that has been registered on the statements that were given by the nanny of the youngest son of Saif Ali Khan, and she very clearly stated that when she went there, she was also initially attacked by the accused with a sharp object. She also had injuries in her hand, and when she asked that what does the person want, he said he wants rupees 1 crore from them, and it is at that point that Saif Ali Khan came in and tried to snatch away the knife from the accused. And then the accused stabbed him 6 times and fled away from there. But yes, there were other male members male members of the staff who were present over there, and they did not respond to these alarming calls that were being made. In fact, the Mumbai police had this very, very strong suspicion that a few of them might have been involved in giving out details of the blueprint of the entire house and what routes can he take to enter inside the residence. And that is the reason why for at least 2 days continuously all these people were questioned very, very rigorously by the Mumbai police,
okay,
but to no good effect. So the Mumbai police now believes that they might be telling the truth, and they might have hid inside the residence when the accused had entered.
Right, Anshul, thank you so much for all of that information. Let's take a look at more reactions that are coming in.
It's very nice that he is safe. It's very good. We are happy. The whole industry is very happy that he is very safe. And it was very brave of him that he protected his family, and that hats off to him. And I would say, मैंने उसके साथ एक फिल्म की है, मैं खिलाड़ी तू अनाड़ी, लेकिन अगली बार अगर हम करेंगे तो हम बनाएंगे फिल्म 2 खिलाड़ी।
ये भाई नहीं है, भाई से बढ़कर इन्होंने वो काम किया है जो देश को, देश के बाहर भी, आज अगर आपको शायद पता नहीं है, इंग्लैंड, अमेरिका, दुबई में भी आपकी न्यूज चल रही है, और इंसानियत का सर इन्होंने ऐसा मिसाल दिया है। आधी रात को कोई इंसान अगर खून में लथपथ है, अच्छे लोग, सर देख के गलत अगर बोल रहा हूं तो बताइए, आप लोग काम करते हैं, ये दिन रात ये लोग रिक्शा चलाते हैं, मेहनत करते हैं, और ऐसे लोगों को देख के तो लोग भाग जाते हैं, लेकिन ये रोके, इन्होंने अपना धंधा छोड़ा, रोजी रोटी छोड़ी, और उस इंसान की जान बचाना फर्ज समझा, जबकि इन्हें मालूम भी नहीं था कि वो इंसान एक लेजेंडरी एक्टर है, एक सुपरस्टार है और एक नवाब फैमिली का इंसान है। तो सर मैं आपको अब क्या कहूं, मैं आपकी जितनी तारीफ करूं उतनी कम है।
उसको अरेस्ट किया गया है और अभी पुलिस उसके तरफ से इन्वेस्टिगेशन कर रही है कि वो चोरी के लिए गुस्सा हुआ था या कोई और इंटेंशन से उसने वहां प्रवेश किया था।
देखिए, इसके बारे में हमारे जो एमओएस साहब है, राज्य मंत्री गृह योगेश कदम जी है, उन्होंने तुरंत इस सब बारे का जायजा लिया है। सभी ऑफिसर्स के साथ उन्होंने डिस्कशन किया है, और जो भी इसके पीछे है, क्योंकि अभी ऐसी प्राथमिक इंफॉर्मेशन मिल रही है कि जो अटैक करने वाला आदमी था वो आउट ऑफ इंडिया का था, वो बांग्लादेशी के डॉक्यूमेंट्स उसके पास मिले हैं, तो उसका भी कनेक्शन महाराष्ट्र पुलिस खोज निकालेगी। और आपने देखा है कि उसको जहां भी वो छुप कर बैठा था वहां से महाराष्ट्र पुलिस ने ढूंढ के निकाला है। तो महाराष्ट्र पुलिस अपना काम, मुंबई पुलिस अपना काम कर रही है। जल्द ही इसके पीछे कौन है, इसका पीछे लास्ट कनेक्शन कहां तक जाता है, इसका भी पूरा, इसके मालूमात, इसका पूरा इन्वेस्टिगेशन महाराष्ट्र और मुंबई पुलिस करेगी।